What up with it, y'all? It's Coffee back with the news, man. And this is a crazy scene here. Rapper Mozzy, Wichita, Kansas, he's out there doing a show. We know Mozzy just touched down from doing a bit. You know what I'm saying? And uh, law enforcement, the hip hop police, the feds, we know they're always watching. We're seeing all these rappers get hit with Ricos. And, this is the kind of stuff that definitely will draw their attention. Real talk. You know what I mean? Like, you just come home and now you're at this club and there's this full out melee. 7 people are shot. Hopefully they're all okay. But this footage that you see playing here, that's in the club, no audio, right? Because the audio would be considered graphic. Like, you just hear pop, 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 pop. Like, you just hear shots ringing out. You see everyone's running, just pure chaos. Being caught up in a scene like that is some scary-ish. Comment if you've ever been in that type of situation, like that ass. Let's talk about it. Let's chop it up. Let's coffee talk it up like we do on this channel. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. We like to talk the news over here and tap in with the people. But anyways, you see that footage. Apparently this was after a performance he had done in Wichita. They, went to the club, the after party and all that. And the other footage you're seeing is Mozzy and his whole entourage being, taken immediately after they pulled away. They're taken into police custody, pull right over. You see they all coming out, hands on their head, walk backwards, taken into custody, detained. Mozzy was let go. He's a free man, but it's unclear. The reports are like varying right now, that one of his entourage members was arrested. Wichita PD sources are indicating to the media that dude was arrested in connection with the shooting, but it's not totally clear right now. So I don't know, but it's wild, man. 7 people shot. Did Mozzy's entourage indeed have something to do with it, or was it the wrong place, wrong time? I don't know. Stay tuned for updates. But what is indeed facts is that the authorities are watching. Like, more and more as this blogosphere era goes on, we just see the attention that the feds and in different law enforcement agencies are paying attention to these rappers. Believe me, Mozzy just touched down. And even in that situation, when he got hemmed up, he was facing some serious time. More or less, pretty much beat the case. What he served, like a year. But now they're like, okay, you touch right back down, and now you're at the club and shootouts are happening. And again, stay tuned for updates to see what exactly the investigation indicates when it's all said and done. But believe you me, the authorities is looking at this like he has something to do with this rapper. He's a gang member. We tried to lock him up, now he's out, and now he's at the club and this is happening. Believe you me, that's what they're thinking. That's what the feds is thinking. I bet you. Comment if you agree with me. Stay tuned for updates. Now, this is a wild scene here. We're about to play this footage. Pay attention. The footage isn't the clearest, right? But pay attention to everything that you're hearing, okay? This is the whole young buck and Afro man's entourage getting into this little squabble. But again, pay attention. Listen.
It's good. It's good. It ain't good. I wasn't no, hey, he with me. Come on, bro. Yeah. It was harder than that. No, I know. Oh, come on, bro. He didn't know so much. That's what I'm saying. He went over there, we was leaving, then he came back, and we just yelled up. We all respectful drugs.
All right, so y'all hear that again. The squabble, what exactly is going on is kind of unclear. It's dark in the club. There's a lot of people all over the place. You know, it looks like at one point, Young Buck's on the ground and all that. Motherfuckers is stealing off on him. But you can keep, to me, y'all comment and let me know what you guys think from what you heard. To me, it more or less sounds like you hear Afro Man and his entourage. Like, sounded like even that there was a dispute happening. They were like, yo, like, we got love for him, you know, he's just kind of tripping. You hear people saying, handle your drugs and different ish like that, you know, and there kept being mentions of someone saying, yo, he was on one, he was tripping, and then he put hands on me, so I had to go in on him, like he hit me in the stomach or something like that. That's what it sounds to me like from what everyone's saying there, because you can hear individuals from both sides, from Afro Man's clique and from, whoever's with Young Buck talking. And to me, it sounds like Buck was just all over the place, high as fuck. Y'all flat out heard him, yo, handle your drugs and ish like that. And I don't know, apparently Buck got too turned up, got too close, put hands on someone, and then they in turn put hands on him. But then even with all that, Afro Man and individuals rocking with him, it sounds like they're like, yo, like, don't really hurt the man, but come on, Buck, you's tripping. That's what I took from it, you know. And listen, Young Buck, we know this guy has had quite the tumultuous career. The last few years have been very bad on this guy. You know, he's been going through a lot. He's currently in the middle of this bankruptcy stuff, trying to get out of contract from 50 Cent from June, so he can get back to making that independent money like a year or two ago. After, I still say, why did you sign back to G-Unit when you bumped heads with Fifth before, right? Like, you go back and do it all over again and you make the same mistakes, you know? And obviously we know, but yeah, he's trying to get out of the contract right now. Fifth ain't letting it go easy for him. He's talking about, I need my chippers first, you know, before you can be bankrupt and go back about your business. I need to get mines. Fifth for beast with that business and with them contracts and whatnot. But then there was all the stuff, where he was exposed, flucking around. Don't forget, he was also exposed on Twitter. He didn't know if you like certain kind of videos, people can see that, you know, and he tried to do these interview campaigns and say everyone's lying and they made up all this stuff against him. Like, Buck's all over the place. And then you see something like this going down in the club where he's flucked up, he's wilding out and, invaded someone's space, put hands on him. It sounds like they had to deal with them accordingly. That's what I take from it. But let me know what y'all think, man. Come on, Buck, get it together. It's a shame, man. Buck, great rapper, great performer, great music, but I don't know, be wildin'. And then last up to close this out, man, the R. Kelly sympathizers, right? Yeah, Tony Yayo just did this Vlad interview, and, he's saying there's R. Kellys all over the world, in every hood, in every neighborhood, you got some individuals doing ish like that, disgusting, nasty, wicked, demonic type activity, and but he was just famous. He was a celebrity, and I've heard people say stuff like that, and it's like, well, yo, are you trying to justify that or sympathize like with that or say that that's okay? I say throw all the weirdos and wicked demons behind bars. Lock them up. They're sick. They victimize the youth. It's disgusting. And I don't know. You know, I didn't listen to the whole Yayo interview. I got to go tap into it. But I'm just hearing people say stuff like that sometimes. Like, listen, R. Kelly was doing this sick ish for many, many years. When he got charged before, we saw there was witness tampering and all kinds of lying and corruption going on for him to get out of that case. And this time around, it wasn't happening. You know, they locked him the fuck up, man. And I don't know. I just heard the other day that I guess Vlad has an interview. I think it was tied in with this conversation when he was having with Yayo, where he was saying that he actually has an R. Kelly interview, but he never dropped it because it's too controversial. You know, we all know with DJ Vlad, you know, people are always like, yo, he's the feds. With this Casanova situation recently, with him getting hit, there's a lot of Casanova clips with Vlad. And Carcino was pointing out, like, look at the titles that he put on this stuff. It's like almost confessing to crimes for the feds to be on your bumper, you know. But Vlad tries to always say, oh, I got stuff I didn't put out. Like apparently this R. Kelly tape, and I've heard him say that regarding other rappers and artists like that. He was saving them or helping them from, you know, not getting jammed up with the authorities. But I don't know. That's a whole nother conversation. But when it just comes to Kels, man, come on, man. This guy was a straight PEDO, man. No two ways about it. So lock him up. Pluck all the wicked demons. But hit the comments. It's coffee, guys. Sub up. Stay tuned for more. Talk to y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.